Hi parents, my name is Joel Olson and I'm the principal at Baldwin Street Middle School. Today I'm going to show you how to use www.schoolbookings.net in order to be able to book your parent-teacher conferences. So if you go to that website and have your child's schedule or your children's schedules in front of you from PowerSchool, we can book our conferences. So once again, www.schoolbookings.net. You'll see the page here in front of you, and if you type in the code 68DFX and hit return, it will come to the Baldwin Middle School Street Fall Parent-Teacher Conferences. Now that code was for the 2016 Fall Conferences. So if you're at a different conference and you're using this video, if we're at a different conference time and you're using this video, just make sure you use the updated code. You'll type in your email address, and if you don't have an email address, please make sure you contact the office and they can assist you in booking. So jolson@hpseagles.net, and then put in my full name. And I'm going to be booking for 2 students. And their names are Grace Olson and Alex Olson. Hit go. And this is where it's important to have your child's schedule in front of you. So I'll type in their schedule. My daughter Grace has art, and she'll have Mrs. Scott. And then she has computers with Mrs. Hoy Heath. And then she has 6th grade ELA with Mrs. Terpstra. 6th grade math with Mr. Schwartz. And you'll notice as I keep clicking, I get new lines. Mr. Van Ham, and then social studies, Mr. Schur. Then I'll go to Alex. Alex has 8th grade ELA. I'm sorry, 7th grade ELA. With Mrs. Haberling. 7th grade math, Mr. Coonsey. 7th grade science, Mrs. Geisels. 7th grade social studies, Mr. Roth. And Alex has current events with Mrs. Terpstra. And then he also has computers with Miss Oswald. So once I enter all those in, I select go, and it brings me to the screen where now I have all of their booking information. So as you can see, I can book for Tuesday, November 1st, Thursday the 3rd, or Monday the 7th, depending on what times are available and best for my family. You will notice that Miss Oswald, and we do have some teachers who are travel teachers, Miss Oswald is only available, she works at the high school as well, so she's only available on the 1st and the 3rd. So you want to double check that with all of your students' teachers. You want to make sure that they have 6 teachers. Now, one new feature this year, if you and your spouse are coming at the same time, this year, let's say we want to come on November 3rd, and I'm going to see Grace's teachers and my wife will see Alex's teachers. We can book teachers at the same time. That's a new feature. It tells us not to do back-to-back bookings, but the sheet we sent home, the PDF of the map, shows where all the teachers are. So you can see that if I'm going from core teacher to core teacher or elective to elective, that I'm pretty safe in making sure that I'll be able to get to the booking. But from here, if I'm going with Grace, if I'm going from Mrs. Hoy Heath, who teaches computers, to Mrs. Terpstra is going to be in the gym, and Mrs. Hoy Heath will be out in the cafeteria. I want to give myself 5 minutes, so I'm going to do that, and then I can just click all the way through here and not worry with all the core teachers because they're on the same location. If you'd like to give yourself a break, that's fine. But you don't have to do that. Now, if my spouse was not coming with me and I was coming solo, I would not want to book these at the same time because I could not be with 2 teachers at once, obviously. So then I'd want to go here and book Mrs. Haberling and just continue the booking that way. So remember, if you're going from core to elective or a music, they'll be in a separate location. And if you're an 8th grade parent and you're going from core to a foreign language teachers will be in a different location as well. So once I complete all my bookings and the times I want, you'll see that I start at 5 o'clock with Mrs. Scott and I end at 6:05. My last conference will start at 6:05 with Miss Oswald. So once I'm done and I have my screen the way I'd like it, I just hit go, and then it will send me my bookings and will send me my list of teachers I see when and my schedule for the evening. And I just received an email from School Bookings telling me that I have this and I can go in. And you really want to save that email because that's the only schedule that you'll have. Now check your junk mail if you don't have that email. And we really need to keep these to 5 minutes. If you feel 5 minutes is not going to be enough time to meet with your child's teacher, please call your teacher and contact them and ask for a separate booking time outside of our parent-teacher conference window where they can meet with you more one-on-one and address your concerns or questions. If you have any questions, please contact the main office. The number is 616-669-7750, 669-7750. Or if you don't have an email address, we can book for you. We can book your schedule for you. So please give us a call if you have any questions. We think this will help keep our bookings moving and keep our conferences, our wait times to a minimum. Thank you for your time.